Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished interlocutors and perspicacious observers of the digital discourse, permit me the pleasure of unraveling the intricacies and convolutions that characterize a recent altercation in the vast and tumultuous sea of online dialogue.
On the edge of walking out, Brian. I'm gonna be totally real. I'm not walking out on like a clickbait. I just don't really want to listen to a scam artist tell me what's going on in my lifestyle.
You can Google my name right now. You can Google my name.
If you Google his name, you'll be exhilarated.
I hurt your feelings earlier, and
you didn't hurt my feelings at all. It's just you're trying to do this whole moral superiority thing.
It's so crazy to me that some people fall for this act. Like, for people like Adam, or for people like me even. Like, when this guy brought me on his show and he's like, you didn't even finish college. And it's like, who are you, dude? Yeah, you got me, right? Or him, like, trying to attack, like, Adam22. Like, today, I'm going to hit Adam22 with the accusations. Like, I'm sure he, like... The guy who's literally been playing it up for the past 7 months on the internet, like, I'm sure, Marquette, you're going to be the one that finally gets into breakdown on this. I don't understand how these types of people are so uncreative. Or, at the very least, why these types of people think that they're going to be the one to bring some big thing to bear on Adam down like this is going to, like, make him break down over it. When it's like, bro, who are you? You're like a random scam artist on the internet. It's such a weird... But no, it's not weird. I keep saying it's so weird. I don't understand why he does it. I know why he does it, because... For these types of people, you only have to peel off like 0.1% of the audience to think that you're in the right to be successful. That's all you have to do. Yeah, that's true. That's kind of dumb. I keep saying, like, I don't know why he does this. Why do you do this? Because you only have to sway like a very, very, very small percentage. All you have to do. Because these guys survive on like 1,000 fans or less, right?
And it's not working because you're broke.
Your feelings.
You're actually broke.
Here's the funny.
You got a milk dud on top of your head.
Here's the funny thing.
I'm just being real with you.
If I was actually broke, it literally would mean nothing to me.
Then let's have them prove
Why did you do an NFT scam on your fans for like $400?
Silly.
Checkmate. This guy's a scammer.
Guys, is that a job as
I
an actual
think
scammer?
I'm going to leave, and if any girls want to leave with me, I'd be happy to take you with me.
Hold on. He's rage quitting. He's rage quitting.
It's not a rage quit. It's just you're not on the level of me or any of these girls.
Guys, hold on. Let's just take a little pause.
I didn't mean to make him rage quit.
I'm done, Brian. I don't want to listen to this guy anymore, and I feel like I might do something extreme if I were to stick around.
When I first walked in, I said,
I might have to polish that milk dud.
When I saw you downstairs, I said, do you want the fade? And you said no.
Okay.
See what you
When I first walked in, I said, do you want the fade? You said no. We could have took care of that before the show started.
Do you guys have like some pre-existing beef or something?
Listen.
Can we switch Adam?
When I came in downstairs, the first thing I said when I saw him, I said, do you need that fade? And he said, no, it's just content.
Oh, I didn't know you guys had like
as soon as I walked up, I said, do you need that fade? And he said, no, it's just content.
Oh, but I mean, like, did you guys have like a previous...
because I went on No Jumper. He waited until I left the state of California, and then he started talking crazy. And I said, if you had an issue with Marquette Devon Burton, you could have said that to me when I was right there in your studio. Like, you don't have to wait until I leave.
Did you do an episode with him? I was
like, you don't have to wait until I leave.
I don't know.
And then he DM'd me on Instagram like, hey, bro, we got to like do a show when you come back. It's like, you're phony.
Are you leaving?
Yeah. The super villain. The super villain.
Premise of the show. What?
Wow.
I'm the super villain? What? Nobody wants
No, I'm the super villain. Wow.
Yeah, and you're an idiot.
She is angry.
Damn. Play his BBC video. Yeah, in case you guys don't know who the Saint and the Sinner guy is. Okay. Wait, I forgot. We looked for this last time. Does this exist anywhere, or did he delete it after we... We can't find the original anymore. It's a Facebook video. Was it a Facebook video? I don't remember how we found it last time. He removed it. Or, yeah, I don't remember if I had to watch my video again or if it was somewhere else. Wait, what is this? Marquette Burton Award Acceptance Speech. clips of Marquette Devone Burton giving acceptance speech for a global award, speaking to Procter & Gamble about intrapreneurship and then teaching entrepreneurship. What is global award?
Thank you. But the reason that I came is because I am receiving the biggest gift possible by being honored by such honorable people. So thank you all.
And the first thing I always tell my students, even if
wait, these two things are
by such honorable people.
Oh, I see. Why did he?
Thank you all.
And the first thing I always tell my students, even if you're not about to get an A in this class, if you sit in the front row, you will look like it. And you might fool me.
And I feel like as an entrepreneur, you're basically doing that, right? Because say I need someone to build my product, the technology.
He's an actual scam artist, dude.
What does it look like for me to come to you and say, you work for a Fortune 500 company, I need you to be my chief technologist. How much you make? You make $100,000? How about you make nothing for the first year and a half, and we're just going to figure it out.
Is that fake clapping at the acceptance thing? I am almost positive this is a clap. Or an applause track? Yeah, he probably ripped it from the Oscars or some shit.
Thank you. But the reason that I came is because I am receiving the biggest gift possible by being honored by such honorable people. So thank you all.
And the first thing I always tell my students.
What is the rest of this?
Like for me to come to you and say, you work for a Fortune 500 company, I need you to be my chief technologist. How much you make? You make $100,000? How about you make nothing for the first year and a half, and we're just going to figure it out.
The tempestuous temerity of destiny, a stalwart supporter of the enigmatic Adam22, has collided headlong with the moral morass propagated by Saint and the Sinner on the Whatever podcast. In this digital coliseum, the clash of words and wits transcends mere entertainment and ventures into the realm of moral scrutiny. As the digital tapestry unfolded before Destiny's discerning eyes, he cast an intellectual net, ensnaring the moral fabric of Saint and the Sinner in the turbulent waters of scrutiny. The modus operandi of the latter, ostensibly an attempt at intellectual acrobatics, unraveled under Destiny's sagacious gaze. Destiny, with the acumen of a detective dissecting a Byzantine puzzle, questioned the moral calculus purportedly espoused by Saint and the Sinner, their claims of superiority viewed through the prism of skepticism. In the cacophony of words, Destiny, akin to a modern-day Socrates, probed the depths of Saint and the Sinner's moral epistemology, revealing its shallowness like an ephemeral puddle in the desert. The lack of creativity in their verbal onslaught was akin to an uninspired poet attempting to pen verses with a quill bereft of ink. Destiny, with a rhetorical scalpel, dissected the feeble attempts to assail Adam22 and others, exposing the lack of potency in their rhetorical arsenal. As the verbal jousting reached a crescendo, Adam22, frustrated by the relentless assault on his character, contemplated a dramatic exit from the digital stage. The threat of his departure hung in the virtual air like the sword of Damocles, the tension palpable even through the pixelated medium. Destiny, undeterred by the looming tempest, continued his defense of Adam22, deploying words as deftly as a seasoned diplomat navigating treacherous diplomatic waters. With the surgical precision of a linguistic scalpel, Destiny skewers the bloated balloon of self-aggrandizement that Saint and the Sinner flaunt with wanton disregard for humility. The duo's proclivity for narcissism, like a moth drawing inexorably to the flame, blinds them to the abyss of their own hubris. Destiny, armed not with arrows but with the piercing shards of logic, exposes the fragility of their self-esteem, puncturing the delusional bubble with every meticulously chosen word. The grandiosity exhibited by Saint and the Sinner becomes a tragicomedy under Destiny's incisive scrutiny. It's as if they've built a digital Tower of Babel, where each proclamation echoes with hollow grandiloquence. Destiny, a modern-day Diogenes armed with a lamp of skepticism, scours the virtual landscape in search of an honest declaration amidst the cacophony of bombastic self-praise. In the tapestry of their rhetoric, saint and the sinner paint themselves as paragons of virtue, their every utterance akin to the tablets of wisdom handed down from the heavens. Destiny, with a worry smile reminiscent of the Cheshire Cat, questions this self-styled divine mandate, daring them to peer into the reflective pool of self-awareness. The echoes of ancient Greek tragedy reverberate as Destiny, like an erudite chorus, warns of the perils of unchecked pride. The digital realm becomes a theater of the absurd, where the protagonists, caught in the throes of self-adulation, are unwitting actors in a Shakespearean farce. Destiny, with a linguistic rapier, punctures their rhetorical armor, revealing the hollowness beneath. The narrative of saint and the sinner, a tale of self-proclaimed glory, is unveiled as a literary conceit, a narrative thread spun from the fabric of delusion. As the dialogue unfolds, Destiny dismantles the grandiose narratives, reminding the duo that the virtual pantheon is not easily earned. Like Icarus soaring too close to the sun, their wings of narcissism threaten to melt in the harsh light of reality. Destiny, with a nod to ancient wisdom, underscores that true greatness is not declared but discerned through the crucible of actions and deeds. The conversation pivoted to a past confrontation between Brian and Adam22, where Saint and the sinner alleged that Adam22 waited until he had vacated the sun-soaked shores of California to unleash verbal diatribes. Destiny, armed with historical perspicacity, recognized this as a trope as old as the Trojan War, the whispers of betrayal echoing through the annals of time. The potential for a feud, a digital duel of titans, hung in the air, reminiscent of historical clashes where adversaries sought glory on the battlefield. The discussion, like a phoenix rising from the ashes, metamorphosed into contemplation of a potential collaboration, a symbiotic convergence of divergent ideologies in the crucible of digital content creation. Destiny, with the grace of a seasoned diplomat, attempted to broker a truce, recognizing the potential for synergy amidst the discord. The idea of a joint venture, a digital symphony of ideas, hovered in the digital ether like an elusive muse, teasing the imagination with promises of intellectual crescendo. In conclusion, the online odyssey witnessed a clash of titans, a cerebral jousting match where Destiny emerged as the herald of reason, defending the besieged Adam22 against the moral artillery of Saint and the sinner. The verbal ballet unfolded with historical echoes and cultural nuances, a testament to the ever-evolving landscape of digital discourse. As we navigate the tumultuous seas of cyberspace, may we find solace in the wisdom of Proverbs, for, in the words of an ancient sage, he who wrestles with the wind shall reap the whirlwind.